good reasons to watch Game Show Network? Okay. You got your bells, you got your buzzers, and you got your whistles. Well, it's a symphony of F-U-N fun. Woohoo! All day.
Three of these boxes will break the $5,000 bank. Is it this one? Or is it this one? Or this one? We'll find out in a moment in this game of hide and seek as these 9 celebrities: Anson Williams, Lee Meriwether, Liz Torres, Alex Karras, Jan Murray, Johnny DuBois, Sandy Duncan, Tom Bosley, and Pat McCormick all join us in playing Break the Bank. Now meet our host, Tom Kennedy.
Hello there. Hi, you guys. Hi, stars. They're all here. Well, we're in for fun again today. Thank you very much. Welcome once again to Break the Bank. You'll find our game simple and fun to play. You've met our celebrities, and now let's meet our 2 contestants. Johnny Jacobs, would you do the honors, please?
I'd be happy to, Tom. Here's the man who broke the bank twice in 1 week and whose winnings in cash and prizes total more than $17,000, Ralph Florian. And his opponent, a freelance writer whose hobbies are numerology and astrology, Glenda Wilson.
Welcome aboard to you, Glenda Wilson. Happy to have you with us. All you have to do here is have fun and make money. Okay, here's how we play Break the Bank. Our game board has various denominations of money in groups of 3. There are also money bags scattered here and there. As a matter of fact, here is what a typical board might look like. The 3 $100 boxes touching each other along one of the sides. The 3 $200 boxes, each touching each other. And the 3 $300 boxes, and again, they touch each other. The 5 money bags are scattered all over, and a wild box which can be located anywhere and be used for any value. The remaining boxes are blank. They have no value, but they do not touch each other along any of the sides. Get 3 of the same and you win. Get 3 money bags and you break the bank, which we're starting off today at $5,000. We'll play that game right after these words. Don't you go away. All right. We're ready to begin. We've returned our boxes to their original positions and, of course, changed them around. Now, Ralph, your winnings total more than $17,000. Under the network rules, a contestant must leave the program on reaching $20,000 unless he's in the middle of a game, in which case the contestant may complete the game, but should you win more than $25,000, then you'll have to return the excess. Is that clear, sir? All right. Remember, for every question used, you will hear a true answer from one celebrity and a false one from the other. And the first player to get 3 of the same money boxes wins. And Glenda Wilson, since you're our challenger, we're going to start with you. Pick a box.
Okay, 8's my lucky number, so I'm going to start with number 8.
Could we see box number 8? And there is a wild card right off the bat. But you have to earn that wild card to disconnect it to Jan Murray and to Alex Karras. Jan, before a cow will give you any milk, she has to have something very important. What is it?
The key to your safe deposit box. Otherwise, she gives chicken soup. Before a cow will give you milk, she has to have a bale of grass.
Bale of what?
You heard me. Grass.
Oh, grass.
What did you think I said, Tom?
I didn't know. It sounded like cress or something like that. But it's grass.
Well, I don't want to do anything for her teeth.
Oh, I see. Alex Karras.
Well, I know the answer to this one, and this is the truth answer. And it's not being tickled in a certain spot. That's no kidding. It's having a calf.
Uh-huh.
And that's the truth,
Glenda, what is the truth? Is it a grass or a calf?
It's having a calf.
That is right. And you now have the wild card that can be used for anything you want it. Now we put the lips on that. That means they belong to you. And now pick another box.
I'll pick number 3.
Number 3. Could we see box number 3? And there was a $200 box, and that is connected to Jan Murray and to Lee Meriwether. Jan, what will most often happen to an alligator if you turn him upside down and rub his tum-tum?
Well, he'll follow you right up to your room. He'll become a pocket. No, he'll go to sleep. If you turn him upside down, rub his tummy, he'll go to sleep.
Lee Meriwether, what do you think?
I really don't think he would. I think
What
he'd
would he
burp.
I'd like to see you fling him over his shoulder for
No,
this.
I'd like to see you try it. No, I think he'd burp.
All right. Now, Glenda, for that $200 box, would it put him to sleep or would it make him burp?
I know the answer to that. It's put him to sleep.
You
for
do know the answer to
$200.
that. You've got a $200 box, and now pick another box. Yes, Glenda.
I'm looking for $200 to win the game, and I want number 2.
Now, just a second. If this happens to be a $200 box, you could indeed win this game and $600. Did she find it? Could we see box number 2? She did. All right. That box is connected to Liz Torres and to Lee Meriwether. And if you come up with the right answer to this, you will win, Glenda, the game, $600, and a very special surprise. Are you ready, Glenda?
I'm ready.
All
I'm
right.
ready.
It is connected to Liz Torres and Lee Meriwether. Liz, here is your question. According to scholars, when was Jesus born?
0 BC.
Lee Meriwether, when was Jesus born?
When was Jesus born? Oh, dear. Wait a minute, 12?
She doesn't know the Bible real well.
No, come on now, Alice, wait a minute. 12, the year 12.
All right. Now, we've gotten a buzzer from our judges because neither of those are correct answers. I'm going to give you another question. We must have one correct answer and one wrong answer. Liz, here we go. What language is spoken by most of the people in the world?
Chinese.
Lee Meriwether. What language is spoken by most of the people in the world?
English.
All right. Glenda Wilson, for $600. And the game, is it Chinese, or what did you say, Linda? Lee?
English.
Is it English or is it Chinese, Glenda?
There are more people in China, so Chinese.
You have won the game and $600. The first 3 boxes wins the game. The most unusual situation. Congratulations to you, Glenda. And of course, Ralph, since you did not have a chance in that game to go to the board, you're still alive, so you're going to play another game. And Glenda has won her very first game, $600. And Johnny, what else did she win?
Well, Tom, it's music, music, music with your records and stereo equipment. The complete piano concertos of Beethoven in the deluxe specially priced set of 5 LPs with the London Philharmonic Orchestra and RCA Red Seal Records. And it's beautiful listening on your new stereo. Electrophonics full-dimensional sound system with AM/FM stereo radio. Built an 8-track tape player and record changer. Stereo entertainment from Electrophonic.
There you go, Glenda Wilson. Welcome to the Champion Circle. And since the bank was not broken, we're going to add $500 to our bank, and the next game will be worth $5,500. Okay, and on we go. We'll do that in just a moment.
Our departing contestants will receive ceilings by Armstrong. Install them yourself. Finish off an extra room. Cover up a cracked ceiling. Add beauty to your home with ceilings by Armstrong. And Rice-A-Roni, the big flavor side dish. It's so quick, so easy. Rice-A-Roni, the one you saute and simmer to flavor perfection. Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. Plus, chic power stylers with attachments. Power to dry really fast for styles that really last. Chic styling dryers for men and women.
Well, Glenda Wilson won our very first game, and incidentally, she did it on the first 3 boxes, rather phenomenal. Incidentally, one of the questions that we did not give the answer to was, according to scholars, when was Jesus born? The answer, 4 to 6 years BC. We now have in our bank $5,500 for this game, and since Glenda won the last one, that makes you, Ralph, the challenger. So start us off. Would you pick a box?
Yes, box number 17, please.
Number 17. Could we see box number 17? And you found a money bag. Now, you have a decision to make. Any player who gets 3 money bags breaks the bank, which is worth $5,500. Now, the rule of the game is you can keep this money bag without having to answer a question, but you lose your turn, or you can refuse to take the money bag, and then you keep on playing. So what do you want to do? Keep the money bag and forfeit your turn, or refuse it and keep playing? Ralph?
I'll keep the bag.
He's going to keep it. You now have one money bag. Get two more, and you break the bank, and Glenda Wilson, back to you.
Okay, I want to start with number 5 this time.
Could we see box number 5? What did she find there? She found a $100 box connected to Pat McCormick and Lee Meriwether. Patrick, my boy, Raquel Welch stated, "They are the biggest things in my life." What was she referring to?
May I ask how many of them there are?
It doesn't say.
She was referring, I remember this, to her 2 Golden Globe Awards. I was there.
All right, Lee Meriwether.
No, I really think that she considers her 2 children. Most.
Glenda, her two Golden Globe Awards or her 2 children?
Don't know a lot about Raquel Welch, but I hope it's her children.
Is that your answer, her
Yes.
children? You have a $100 box right there, her 2 children. Pick another box now, Glenda. We put lips on that. That means they belong to you, and the mustache means they belong to Ralph when he gets them. All right, go ahead, Glenda.
Okay, I'm looking for another 100, and I hope it's behind number 4.
Well, it could very well be, because they touch on at least one side. Could we see box number 4? And there's a blank back to Ralph.
I'm going to go with box number 3, please.
Box number 3, could we see it? Box number 3 is a $200 box connected to Jan Murray and Lee Meriwether. Jan, you're looking at a sex lineatus, and it's not just that, it's a sex lineatus grouper. You're also looking at a humma humma and a Liri Goramus and Nuka Nuka Pau from Hawaii. Jan, what are you looking at?
The original Supremes. I know because I went with Homa Homa for about 2 weeks, and in Hawaii, well, of course, those are tropical fish, so I would say you'd be looking into a fish tank.
I see. Lee Meriwether, a sex lineatus grouper, a humma humma, a Liri Goramus, and a Nuka Nuka Pau. What are you looking at?
I somehow have the feeling that those are volcanoes. The
Volcanoes.
names of the volcanoes.
Ralph, are you looking at a fish tank or volcanoes?
I'm going to say volcanoes.
Wrong. You're looking at a fish tank. They are all tropical fish. And so that box returns to its neutral position back to Glenda Wilson.
Well, I know what's behind number 3, so I'm going to take number 3.
She wants box number 3, so let's show her that. It's a $200 box with Jan Murray and Lee Meriwether. Jan, it is the longest bone in the human body. What bone is it?
Well, you're talking about me, it's the wishbone. I would say the hip.
Hip bone, Lee Meriwether. Longest bone in the human body.
No, I think it's connected to the thigh bone.
All right, Glenda, hip bone or thigh bone for that $200 box?
Thigh bone.
You've got it. That's it, the thigh bone. Or the femur. You now have a $100 box and a $200 box, and the next pick is yours, Glenda.
Okay, I'm looking for another 200 under number 2.
All right. Did she find a $200 box? Could we see box number 2? She did indeed. And that box is connected to Liz Torres and to Lee Meriwether. Liz, you cannot be elected president because you are a septenarian. What is your problem?
You have orange hair. You're a bedwetter? You're, I think that's a term used by all those UFO people to, it's somebody from another planet.
All right. Lee, septenarian. What is your problem? You cannot be elected president because you are septenarian. Liz says from another planet.
But that's because of your age, because you're only 7 years old.
Oh, I see. Glenda Wilson, is it because you're from another planet or because of your age?
It's because of your age.
Right.
If you're a septenarian, you're 7 years old. It's your age. You've got two $200 boxes. And if you find the third $200 box, you can win the game in $600, and you know they touch each other on at least one side. What is your pick, Glenda?
Number 1.
If this is it, you could win the game in $600. Could we see box number 1? Did she find... Oh, she found a money bag. Ooh. Now, you can keep that money bag and forfeit your turn, or you can refuse it and keep playing. What do you want to do?
I'm going to refuse it and look for the $200.
All right. That returns to its neutral position, box number 1. And now, which box would you like next?
Number 7.
It's a 50-50 chance. It's either 7 or 8. Could we see box number 7? Did she found the $200 box? Now, you have to earn it. You must earn it. That box is connected to Liz Torres and to Alex Karras. You must come up with the correct answer to win the game and $600. Liz, name the country in the world which has no standing army.
Costa Rica, they fight lying down. Costa Rica.
Alex Karras.
Would you repeat that one more time for
Yes,
me?
sir.
I'm having problems up here sometimes.
All right. Name the country in the world which has no standing army.
Poland usually is the one.
Glenda Wilson for the game and $600 and a special surprise prize. Is it Costa Rica or is it Poland?
Costa Rica.
You have won the game, $600, and your second game in a row. All right. She won $600. She won the game. Could we see where on the board the wild card was for this particular game? Where was it, gang? It was right there in box number 8. And Glenda Wilson has done it again, folks. And, well, what do you know? We have to say goodbye to money bags. Ralph Florian, let's see what you've done here. You won in cash $14,300. You won a trip to the Caribbean, a trip to Mexico, the camera equipment for a grand total of $17,170. Congratulations, Ralph. Well done, sir. All right, Glenda, you won $600 in that game, and Johnny Jacobs, what else did she win?
Well, Tom, it's for outdoor fun this summer, an outdoor fun room. The Casita folding screen house moves your living room outdoors where it's cooled and bug-free. Can't rust, sets up in only 20 minutes. Casita from General Aluminum Products. And for eating fun outdoors, it's cooking perfection. On this barbecue, you'll enjoy outdoor barbecues with the Duquesne Verdigreat gas grill. Simple rotisserie and grilling is possible with juices saved for basting and gravy.
Our next game will have $6,000 in the bank, and we'll play that game right after these words. Once again, Ralph, well done, sir. Glenda Wilson, who so far has $1,200, the records, the stereo, the fun room, the barbecue, for a total of $2,430. And this is her brand new challenger, Johnny Jacobs. Who is this guy?
Well, Tom, he's a freelance writer whose interest is gambling.
Oh,
Fred
yeah.
Wallen.
Well, welcome aboard, Fred. Since you're a gambler, we'll allow you to start this game. I'll pick a box there.
Lucky
Fred.
number 9.
Lucky number 9, he says. Could we see box number 9? What did he find there? He found a $300 box is what he found. And that is connected to Sandy Duncan and Alex Karras. Sandy, there's not to make reply. There's not to reason why. There's but to do or die. Whom are they talking about?
Women? No. The Light Brigade.
Uh-huh. Alex Karras.
What did she say?
The Light Brigade.
She said the Light Brigade.
Alex doesn't pay attention.
I think that's a fallacy. Oh. And I'm so sure that it's the Minutemen at the Alamo. I mean that. And if you're a gambler, stick along with me, kid.
Fred.
Light Brigade.
The Light Brigade is it. And you've got yourself a $300 box. And pick another box.
Number 4.
Number 4. He's looking for another. Could we see box number 4? Did he find another $300 box? 0 he found. Over to you, Glenda.
Okay, number 17.
Number 17. Could we see box number 17, please? There is a money bag. Now you know what your choices are. You can keep that money bag, and if you get 3 of them, you break the bank for $6,000, but you forfeit your turn, or you can pass it by and keep playing. What do you want to do, Glenda?
I'm going to give it back for now.
All right, she's going to pass it by and keep playing. Which box?
Okay, I want number 20 now.
You do? Number 20 is what you want. That's what we're going to show you. Could we see box number 20? There's a money bag. What are you going to do now?
That one I've just got to keep.
She's going to keep it. You now have 1 money bag, get 2 more, and you break the bank for $6,000. Back to Fred Wallen.
Well, I'm a defensive player. I'd take 17 right away.
All right. He wants 17, and could we see box number 17? And obviously he wants the blocker, or at least I trust that's what he wants to do. You going to keep it?
Yes. Definitely.
He's going to keep that.
That's greedy. It's really greedy, you know that?
We're back now to Glenda.
Okay, number 5.
Number 5. Box number 5, please. Could we see it? There is another $300 box. Oh, wow, what a pick. And now, that profit is connected to Pat McCormick and Lee Meriwether. Pat, according to the original movie, why did the Frankenstein monster go on a rampage?
The doctor put his shorts on backwards.
Didn't know that.
No, I am a fan of those movies. Boris Karloff, Clive Roberts. He was on a rampage because they were going to sell him to the circus in the village.
Lee Meriwether.
No, the fire scared him.
Was it because they were going to sell him to a circus, or was it the fire that scared him, Glenda?
Fire.
The fire is right. The fire scared him. You now have two $300 boxes. And just a second now. If she finds another $300 box, and if she comes up with the right answer, she could win the game. We'll find out if she does after these words. Don't go away. Actually has only one $300 box, but she could win the game if she finds the other one and a wild card, and we will know that the next time we assemble here, because our time is out for today. Glenda's our champ so far, and Fred Wallen will be back. I trust you will.
Definitely.
Gonna come back and gamble a little bit more with us? Well, there's not too much gambling, a lot of expertise here. We'll be back tomorrow, and incidentally, our jackpot or our bank is at $6,000. That's what the game will be worth the next time when we come back with Tom and Janae and Alex and Lee and Anson and Liz and Jan and Sandy and Pat. Bye, gang. Thanks for a great show. See you next time. Till then, Tom Kennedy saying see you on Break the Bank.
Our departing contestant will receive an assortment of 3 Mrs. Meyer's Country Garden plant foods, convenient and effective, pre-mixed for all potted plants, Mrs. Meyer's Country Garden plant food, and sugar-free Fresca, that delicious, exciting, chilling, freezing, icy, sugar-free soft drink that puts out thirst, refreshing Fresca, plus Winter Garden neighborhood vegetables. Winter Garden brings you neighborhood vegetables from all across America. Neighborhood vegetables, frozen garden fresh, that's Winter Garden.